Because when I wear different outfits, I get inspired to show up on YouTube and share my wisdom. I would really skip showing up here if I was not following my inspiration of wearing different clothes. I'm sharing this with you so that you understand that it is all connected. A lot of times when we receive some inspiration, some guidance on doing something, we do it with certain agenda, our own agenda. For example, it could be, okay, I am wearing different clothes, I should be a fashion, like something doing in the fashion, that would be that's how your mind will think. But in my case, I wear different clothes and I want to show them, but I show them in a way like I get to share my wisdom. If I was not wearing different clothes, I would be too lazy to show up on YouTube, so it's all very connected. Back into 2014, when I followed my inspiration to become a journalist, it got me out of my village. It got me into big cities. It got me into, realizing that there is a lot of competition in this world, but you have to have an intense passion to make it through. It got me into understanding because I followed my passion of becoming a journalism, and I saw magic. I wrote when I was 15 in my diary that I intend to become a journalist like a, he's a very good journalist. I don't want to say his name right now. I said that I want to become like him, and then I wrote it and I forgot about it. But when I was 19, I was standing in front of him. So because I followed this passion of journalism, I got to see that how close I can get. It was like magic. I was in my village. I was severely abused, mentally, physically, verbally, emotionally humiliated. I could not understand what's going on. I felt betrayed by life, because of so much abuse, and there was so much pain. But then this happened. So like getting out of my village was a one thing, because I am the only girl in my family, in my entire lineage, who is 28 and not married, who wears what she wears, who lives, away from the home. So all these changes are like, I could not even think of them. Okay. So when I followed that initial calling of going for journalism, and then when I was standing in front of that journalist, my passion for journalism was gone, and I was not feeling turned on by it. Like the passion was gone at all, and then when I left it, I felt very lost. And then I was given a few years by God to just relax, to process all the wrong that has happened, all the trauma that has happened, and to reconnect with my creativity. It was a whole rebirth. And before that, yes, there was a period of stagnation, feeling lost for 2-3 years, 4 years in fact, 2019 to 2020. 2 years, but even before that, 2017, I left journalism. Anyway, so then I started to follow my passion for painting. I was in 2017 only, I was meditating. For the first time, I picked up a candle and I was staring at the gaze, flame of the candle, and then something burst open in my third eye. And I just felt like drawn to colors. I wanted colors and brushes. So I started to get them, and I started to discipline myself. I started to paint. And it was like, I have never been able to discipline myself into something that I don't want to do. But when I do feel something like passionate about it, I just go all in. And I was like just in my room painting, seeing YouTube videos, clicking the pictures of the skies, recreating them. I was doing that because I followed this inspiration. I became much clearer. I could process my trauma. I could, connect with God and get the guidance. And then I always wanted to be in front of the camera, and it was all connected. Like me wanting to do journalism, that was like in front of the camera because I was in TV newsroom journalism. So now I'm doing that. It's all very connected. I sell my art. I make like high vibrational art, which you keep when you keep them around you. You feel like you bring so much good energy, courageous energy into your life. And then I could feel like, okay, because journalism did not work out, it's a fail. I could feel like, oh, I'm wearing all these clothes, but then okay, yeah, I also started to follow my passion for dressing up and all of that. So then I could feel like, okay, the painting thing is not working, so it's just a failed passion. And like, I am dressing up, but I'm not a fashionista or something, or people are not like paying attention to my clothes, or I'm not getting like something in that direction, so it's a failed passion. But no, it's all very connected, and they all did a strong, like they all served a very strong purpose. Like I could give a very simple example right now over here. Well, let me show you this. You see, purple bed sheet, mirror, and that board, that entire setting. Wait, so I was like, God was asking me to like make it like this, like as it is right now. But then I was like, I was like, what's the point? Then when I did that, I felt with this sensation of what is the point, and I felt set with this sensation of something's wrong's gonna happen, because I was just feeling that, okay, if I do follow this inspiration of cleaning and like organizing it this way, something's gonna happen unpleasant. And then when I sat with the sensation of it, I was naturally moved to do it, because when you are on the creative breakthrough, and your ego will resist that change, so then we feel like, oh, something's wrong is gonna happen. The wrong is not, like, it's just you're gonna become a different human being. So when I like when I did this, I was inspired to click pictures, and it inspired me to do a lot of things. Sometimes God will inspire me to clean a kitchen, then I would bake a yummy dish. So it's all very connected. None of the passions that you followed, inspirations you followed, are fail. And also back in 2020, I was back in 2020, I felt inspired to start my YouTube channel, but it was like times of what we say, the entire country got shut, like because of that virus. I don't think so it's allowed to say the name. Lockdown, it was a lockdown period, and I was back in my village, but it was not healthy for me to be there. And then I received the inspiration to start a YouTube channel, and I was like, okay, I need to do this. So I found the courage to like tell my father, no, I'm going this and that, because the inspiration was so strong, and I followed it, and it got me out of my village at that time again. And everyone was in lockdown in their home, but I was not. I spent my lockdown like not in my hometown. even though I was not working. It was impossible to leave my home because I was not working. I'm a girl. My parents were like, if you don't have any job or something, why do you want to go to Noida or Delhi or whatever, but I was like, no, I just found a way. And then because I followed that inspiration but I could not actually persevere in being consistent in YouTube, because it tired me. I had a lot of limiting beliefs, but it did got me out of that environment. My purpose of sharing all this with you is follow the inspiration, and they have a very different person than we imagine it to be, or than we want it to be. Okay, you gotta trust the mystery. Creativity is a language of mystery, and you gotta let yourself let yourself be led by that mystery, and be okay with things working out in different ways, because they do always work in different ways. I'm just getting the image of that picture wherein it was all like rocky, full of rocks, and in between that there is a sunflower growing, there is a leaf growing. It means that even when we don't see it, there is a way, there is always a way. Okay, and I want you to have hope, I want you to have faith. And I'm getting emotional right now because I know it's hard, it can be so hard sometimes, but just hang in there, and we are all in this together. We are all in this together. Yeah. And if you want to book a one-on-one session with me for a psychic guidance, and for to move through fear, anxiety, emotional pain, traumas, and move into confidence, clarity, and solid connection with God, link of that, like my one-on-one session, is in the description. And I would also like to share with you about my magic paintings. And if you want to bring these loving, gentle, healing, harmonious and warm energies into your life, and high vibrational energies into your life, you should definitely bring my magic paintings in your home. When you keep my magic paintings around you, in your house, in your office space, it really amplify the loving, gentle, healing energies into your home and into your life. I have 4 magic paintings. One is I am safe, I am supported. Another one is God's ease, God's peace, God's goodness, God's prosperity effortlessly flowing in every area of my life. Another one is taking a leap of faith on myself. And number 4 is I am pure, I am unapologetic, I owe nothing to anybody. Last 2 paintings, like taking a leap of faith on myself, and I don't owe anything to anybody, I am pure, I am free. These 2 paintings are going to be helping you a lot in boosting your self-confidence, in healing your shame, in giving you strength to follow your wildest dreams, taking these 2 paintings are going to make you very bold. And the first 2, I'm safe, I'm supported, and God's ease, God's peace, God's goodness, God's prosperity effortlessly flowing in every area of my life. These 2 paintings are going to be bringing so much peace, so much calmness, so much ease, oh my God. And if you're healing your trauma, if you went through a lot of violence, chaos growing up, and there's a lot of dysfunction, oh my God, I can guarantee, I can bet on anything, this I am safe, I am supported, and this other one painting is going to be super healing for you. And to make it more exciting for you, I've put these paintings on wall clocks, on fridge magnets, on big canvases, acrylic photo stands. Link of them is in my description. And if my message was helpful, I guided you, helped you in some way, you can also donate. Leave a comment down below how this video made you feel, what are your takeaways, and I love you, I am here for you. I'll see you in another video.